Chair, that he just takes note of my questions as well, because they are serious questions. And I want to refer to the new Part 12 and the interpretation clauses in there. And I note in the National Interest Analysis on page 5 that while reservations are not permitted, declarations are. Article 56 of the Convention and Article 30 of the Aircraft Protocol provide that states may make up to 20 declarations opting in or opting out of various articles of the Convention and the Aircraft Protocol, and they're intended to allow some tailoring of the Convention and Aircraft Protocol to domestic circumstances. Now, it all goes on to say that some declarations must be made at the time of the session. And so, of course, I'm very, very interested, Mr Chair, to find out from the Minister if under Part 12 of the bill, where it defines what a declaration is, it says it's a declaration made by New Zealand under the Cape Town Convention or the Aircraft Protocol. I'm very interested to know if the government intends to make any declarations on a session of this bill, and also if it has intentions in the future about declarations. So it's a very, very important question, and I know the Minister's occupied at the moment, but I really would like an answer to that, because that may well make a difference to whether we continue to vote for this bill, actually. Because a declaration can be, can completely change the nature of a convention, and so it's very, very important that we get an answer to that. And the other part of my question relating to Part 12, Mr Chair, is there's a definition under Part 12 of a contracting state, which means a state that is party to the Cape Town Convention and the Aircraft Protocol. And in the National Interest Analysis, it talks about the obligations which would be imposed on New Zealand by the treaty action, the position for reservations for the treaty, and outline of any dispute settlement mechanisms. Now, I have read this several times, and I would really, it's very, I appreciate the efforts that people have gone to try and make this clear to us, Mr Chair, but I really can't understand that much about what it means. Well, I suppose my question is what does it mean in terms of the obligations of New Zealand? What is it that we are going to have to do as a country? Is there going to have to be budget appropriations for the implementation of this treaty, of this convention? Is it going to need more resources in civil aviation and the Civil Aviation Authority? Is the Governor-General indeed going to have some more resources? So I would like just some clarification around what the obligations are for New Zealand and what the implications are in terms of resourcing. And Minister, now you're back from your distraction, can I just draw your attention? Well, look, I know he's working. I'm not being critical here. I know he's just trying to get answers to your questions, But my question earlier was about declarations, Minister, and whether we intend to make any declarations on the accession of this treaty, because you can. They must be made at the time of the treaty, according to the National Interest Analysis. And I'd like to know, if that's the case, what they are, and what difference it will make in terms of our obligations and the international obligations we have as a country in this convention.